Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I want to talk about an article that I came across the other day in regards to Rainbow Six Siege. And Rainbow Six Siege, I haven't played the game in a few months, and I decided to reinstall the game because there was a few updates on the game, so some new things. And I started looking up some Rainbow Six Siege news, and I came across these stories. And this happened from basically about a month ago, but I really like this story, and I like what Ubisoft is doing. So Ubisoft, the publisher for Rainbow Six Siege, the creator of the game, what they are doing is they're actually suing a bunch of websites and the individuals responsible for running these websites who have run DDoS services. And basically what these websites do is people pay them and then they DDoS different games, including Rainbow Six Siege, and they've been DDoSing Rainbow Six Siege servers, knocking them offline. And even if you have a VPN when you play the Rainbow Six Siege, it will not protect you. Because what these idiots have been doing is they have been DDoSing the servers themselves. So the server will go offline. Your internet connection will be fine if you have a VPN. The server itself, that will go down. And this can be very frustrating. And the reason that people have been doing this is so that they avoid losing. If they're about to lose a match, there are some individuals that have been doing this and have been DDoSing the servers just so that they don't get a loss. And it's become a real nuisance and a real problem on Rainbow Six Siege. I haven't had it happen to me on the game. I haven't seen it happen because I play mostly Terrorist Hunt, but I know that it has been a problem, and a lot of people have been getting pissed off over this. And back in September, Ubisoft said that they're going to crack down on this and that they're going to do something about this. And one of the websites, they actually made this tweet right here, basically making fun of Ubisoft at the time, basically acting like Ubisoft was not going to do anything, and this tweet has now since been deleted. The websites that Ubisoft are going after are SNG.1, Rainbow6DDoS.com, Rainbow6.support, and Stressors.com. And the individuals that are actually named in the lawsuit are Dennis Crook, Maximilian Kuel, Kelvin Ute, and an individual identified as BR. And I'm going to say about these DDoS attacks is these are extremely annoying when you're playing games, and it is really, really annoying. I've had this happen to me a bunch of times in the past, back in like late 2017 all the way going into like, early 2018, I was just hit with just constant DDoS attacks. Whenever I would try to live stream on my channel, it was just getting out of control. I upgraded to a VPN. I used it for a few months, and my subscription with that ended. The DDoS attack stopped when I started using the VPN, and I thought to myself that I could, play without it. I'll try playing without the VPN, see if the DDoS attack stopped, and I was playing after my subscription ended. This was a big mistake because for over a year, I didn't really have that much attacks. I had my internet, shut off every few months. I didn't know if this was a DDoS attack or not. I would reset my IP regardless. But then what happened was about a year and a few months later, the attacks started happening again. My internet was shutting down like every week, and I knew at this point, yes, it's definitely a DDoS attack. It's happening. It's becoming a major nuisance. So I went back to using the VPN. I got an even better VPN, and I've been using that ever since. The attacks have stopped, and now I'm never going to let the subscription end. Always going to keep renewing it. But the point that I'm making here is that that's on GTA Online. That's on one game. And on that game, individuals get DDoS. But on a game like Rainbow Six Siege, it does not matter if you have the VPN because they're just going to DDoS the server. Your internet connection personally won't go down, so your internet won't go down. But the server that you're playing on, that will crash. The server will get overloaded with the attack, and it'll cause everyone to disconnect. And these people have been using it to get cheap wins. They've been using it to cheat to the top of the leaderboard. That is the main reason they do it. When they're about to lose, a lot of times people have been doing this, and it's a major nuisance, and it's really annoying. Ubisoft put in countermeasures to help fight DDoSing, and DDoSing has actually gone down 93% on Rainbow Six Siege. That's actually pretty impressive to get your game under control that quickly. Unfortunately, though, a lot of other game companies, they don't really do much to stop these attacks, and these attacks are pretty prevalent on games that, have peer-to-peer hosting. Dedicated servers on games, they usually don't happen. But moving on here, with these, people that are being sued, I'm really, really happy that Ubisoft is taking action against these people, and they should make an example out of these people, that these people cannot mess with our game. And that's what they're primarily doing here. They're not just seeking monetary damages. They're trying to make an example out of these people saying, you mess with our game, this is exactly what's going to happen to you. And I'm going to say this also, I find it absolutely disgusting that some people have actually defended these scumbags. They've actually defended them, saying that Ubisoft is going too hard on these people, just making these huge lawsuits on them, and people are making arguments saying, oh, it's just a video game, or they're saying, you know, one of the people involved is a teenager. Now, one of the people involved is a teenager, that's the BR guy, and they're saying that they're suing, it's a big corporation that's supposedly suing a teenager. What these people don't understand is, regardless if this guy's a teenager or not, he's breaking the law. He's a criminal. A DDoS is a crime. It's illegal to do that. And not only is this guy, you know, helping to DDoS, he is running an illegal business, a business in which he is taking money from people and DDoSing different servers. So this guy is constantly doing it. You know, this guy has probably been involved with hundreds, maybe possibly even thousands of people that have purchased on these websites. These other people, you know, they're supposedly adults because the BR guy is the only guy that has been named as a teenager. But, you know, being a teenager, that what excludes you from committing a crime? Like, I don't understand, you know, how people could possibly defend this guy. This guy and everybody else, they deserve, these websites deserve to be taken down. These people deserve to be sued. I hope that Ubisoft makes an example out of these people to show that you cannot do this on Rainbow Six Siege. You cannot ruin the game like this. These people are profiting off of other people's misery. They're having their game experiences ruined. These people are making money off of that. Committing crimes, DDoSing Rainbow Six Siege's servers. And I'm going to say this about the whole teenager thing. If you are smart enough to put up this website that is providing DDoS services, and you are taking money from people and just DDoSing Rainbow Six Siege servers offline, you're smart enough to set up that whole thing, then you must also understand that that is illegal, and you must also understand the legal consequences associated with that. So don't tell me that, you know, this teenager that was helping with that did not know that this was illegal, did not know that what he was doing was wrong. It's clearly knew what he was doing was wrong, but he didn't care because he wanted to make money just along with these other scumbags on this list here. But good on Ubisoft for doing something about it. Now, moving on to the next point here, when people were saying, oh, it's just a game, you know, why are you getting upset with this stuff? You know, I've heard this before. I haven't just heard this in regards to, you know, Rainbow Six Siege or people talking about this story, but I've heard this happen, you know, like on GTA where people are saying, oh, why are you getting upset with a DDoS attack? It's just a game, blah, 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 this. You know, I'll say this about it, is who do these people think that they are? That they feel that they have the right to honestly shut down somebody's internet connection, just shut down their connection whenever they feel like it. Take their service offline, take their game offline, they can't play, affecting the internet in the entire household. And in regards to the game company Ubisoft here, this is extremely important for them. For them here, it's much more than just being a game. It's a business. Video games are a business for the company that makes it, and they want their product to reflect good on them. And Ubisoft is running Rainbow Six Siege, which Rainbow Six Siege is a very, very competitive game. A lot of competition on this game, different matches. There's tournaments that are hosted on Rainbow Six Siege. And when some idiot, you know, DDoS's servers, knocks them offline, ruins tournaments, ruins matches, that creates bad reputation for the game. People look at that and they say, wow, you know, we're competing, we're playing this game, we're trying to play fair, and there are idiots that are just DDoSing the servers, taking this game offline. You know, if I was, you know, playing in like a tournament and I was trying my absolute best and the server got DDoSed, we got kicked out, then what happened was we reconnected, we played a second match, we were trying our absolute best, and guess what? It got DDoSed again. You know what I would do at that point? I would say, you know what, screw it, I'm not playing this game anymore. I would delete it off my hard drive, uninstall it, say I'm not playing this game, and I would also consider probably selling the game or giving the game away to a friend, because I would not want to play the game. If I was playing in a game and it was just constantly getting DDoS like that, I wouldn't want to play. And that's exactly why Ubisoft has the right to take this action, because it's bad reputation for them, and it's also hurting, you know, their reputation as a publisher, reputation for the game, and they're losing money. Because think about it, if people are not buying your game, they look at the game and they say, oh, this game has a lot of DDoS attacks, I'm not going to buy it, or they're even getting rid of the game, they're not buying DLC anymore, they're not supporting the game, they're not populating the game, they're not playing it. That's bad for their business, and they're losing a lot of money from that. Losing a lot of money, it hurts their business model. So they absolutely have the right to take action against these people. And you know, this happened, you know, basically about a month ago, where we read about these lawsuits. So far, I haven't seen any kind of response from these people, but they must have really done their homework in order to track down these people. But you know, I hope that this is a trend that is for future video game companies, that this is not just Ubisoft. I hope other companies do something like this, where they take legal action against these people involved, because these people, they think that they have the right to just take down somebody's internet connection, ruin the game, ruin the servers, in this case DDoSing Rainbow Six Siege's servers, ruin the game for other people, and make money from it. making money from an illegal action, ruining the game for other people. So hopefully Ubisoft does follow through, keeps it up with this lawsuit, and makes an example of these people. And again, I'm going to say, being a teenager does not exclude you from a crime. Teenagers are also charged with different crimes. I don't know how people can say that this guy's a teenager, one of them involved, so then therefore, you can't charge him with this. So far, it's lawsuit. I haven't seen any kind of criminal thing here, but they are in Europe, so we're going to see how that's going to work exactly, because Ubisoft is primarily focused in North America, how it's going to work between, Europe and Germany, the Netherlands, the countries that were listed here. I think there's also Nigeria, which is a country in Africa listed, but we'll have to see. Let me know what you guys think down below of this story. Are you happy that Ubisoft has done something about this? Have you played Rainbow Six Siege? I know a lot of you guys on my channel, you guys do play Rainbow Six Siege. A lot of people have asked me to make a Rainbow Six Siege video, and let me know personally down below, has this happened to you? Have you played Rainbow Six Siege, and have the servers ever been like DDoSed? If that's happened to you, let me know down below. I'd love to hear some stories about it. But let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.